Hey guys, my name is Opal, and this is a Sprout's Guide to Final Fantasy XIV. This series focuses on common questions new players have when starting Final Fantasy and where there is no question too simple. Today we're looking at one of the biggest and arguably most fun time sinks in the game, the Manderville Gold Saucer. This is a large casino-like zone filled with a variety of minigames. These reward a unique currency called MGP that you can trade in for rewards that are exclusive to this content. Please keep in mind that I will be giving a general overview of the saucer in this video. I plan to make videos in the future going more in depth with the larger games and systems found here. When those videos are made, I will have links to them in the description. To unlock the Gold Saucer, you will need to have a class till level 15 and have completed the Ul'Dan Envoy quest or equivalent in the MSQ and pick up the quest It Could Happen to You in Ul'Da. This is right across the street from the main Aetheryte Plaza. From there, you will hand in your Gold Saucer ticket at the airship landing and will be welcomed to the Manderville Gold Saucer. Now, first things first, go click that Aetheryte in the middle of the zone. I've had so many friends forget to click that and not know how to get back to the Gold Saucer afterwards. By the way, the answer to that concern is just go to any of the airship landings in any major city. There will be a short quest leading you through the Gold Saucer to show you where the major points of interest are. This will reward you with a few free game passes, which is kind of handy, and it's always a good idea to get your bearings of the building's layout. Once you finish that quest, there's one last thing for you to do before I can set you loose on the floor. You see this guy? Go talk to him. He lets you exchange gil for MGP, and this is going to be your starting point. Buy the maximum amount of MGP from him as you can, which should be 500 MGP and cost 5,000 gil. Trust me, you'll get that money back in no time, just give the man his money and we can continue on. Now that you have your initial nest egg of MGP, we can start talking about how to earn more. Your primary method will be through playing games. You can split the games in the Gold Saucer into 4 major categories: minigames, gates, lotteries, and attractions. Minigames are the small fair games you see littered around the zone. Cuff-a-Cur, Monster Toss, and Crystal Tower Striker are all pretty similar, where you try to line up a moving slider into a target area. Moogle's Paw is a crane game where you move a crane horizontally until you release the button, and then vertically until you release the button again. Keep in mind that the hitbox on the crane is the Moogle's feet and not the Moogle's body. A Finer Minor and Out on a Limb are both based on the gathering systems of 1.0. These have you playing a game of hot and cold to find the hidden target in the game area. Gates are randomly determined events that occur every 20 minutes somewhere around the saucer. To find out where the next gate will be, you can talk to a gatekeeper found in every wing of the zone, and they'll even teleport you to where the next gate starting point will be. Gates include Air Force 1, which is an on-rail shooting gallery, Leap of Faith, which is a jumping puzzle obstacle course where you collect cactar statues scattered around the course, Cliffhanger is a race to the top of a Gold Saucer landmark while dodging bombs, Any Way the Wind Blows is where you stand on a stage in hopes of dodging AoEs from Mr. Typhon, and finally, The Slice is Right, where you dodge falling bamboo stalks and test your luck against Yojimbo and Daigoro. Next we have the lotteries, otherwise known as the Cactpots. There are only 2 available Cactpots, the Mini Cactpot and the Jumbo Cactpot. The Mini Cactpot can be attempted every day as a 3x3 scratch card where you are attempting to choose a line that will reward the highest payout. The best score is getting a line of 1, 2, and 3, but a line containing 7, 8, and 9 will also be the next best thing. The Jumbo Cactpot is a weekly drawing of a random 4-digit number. You will have to complete the quest hitting the Cactpot to unlock this lottery. Every week you can come to the Jumbo Cactpot counter and collect up to 3 numbers of your choice. The goal is to have as many numbers on your ticket match the winning number as possible, starting from the rightmost digit to the left. You even get a bonus to payout if you collect your earnings within an hour of the drawing on Saturday nights. Check in with the Cactpot NPC to confirm the exact time of the drawing. You are guaranteed to make at least some profit from the Jumbo Cactpot each week, so make sure to keep on top of this if you are looking to farm MGP. Finally, we have the attractions. These are the large, in-depth games that have entire systems and higher skill ceilings to dig into. The easiest one to talk about is Triple Triad. This is a collectible card game where you try to conquer the 3x3 grid with mostly your side's color. The Triple Triad corner has various NPCs that will teach you the different possible rule sets of the game. You can collect more Triple Triad cards from dungeons, raids, and from beating NPCs in Triple Triad matches around the world. If you find yourself with duplicates of the same card that you already own, you can bring them to the Gold Saucer prize counter for bonus MGP. Next we have Doman Mahjong. This is based off the Japanese version of the tile-based game. You do not earn MGP from Mahjong games, but I do know a few of my friends have found a lot of enjoyment playing this game and pitting themselves against other players as they climb towards the prestigious Mahjong Master title. Lords of Verminion is an RTS-based game where you command a growing army of your minions that you've collected and try to destroy the enemy's crystals. Each minion has its own ability, so you will need to strategize on how you plan to take on each encounter and create a loadout of minions that can overpower your opponents. If you want a quick way to finish the Lords of Verminion challenge log, you can repeatedly complete the mission, Stage 2, Hatching a Plan, rather quickly and make a large chunk of MGP every week for only 10 to 15 minutes of work. The Fashion Report is a weekend-only attraction where you are scored for your current glamour. To increase your payout each week, you can ask to see hints of what the NPC is looking for that week. But I would recommend consulting the internet for help, as usually a weekly guide is released on how to get an easy maximum payout either from Twitter or Reddit. I will have a link in the description to someone who usually posts the weekly report on their Twitter, and I have gotten a lot of benefit from following. Last but not least, we have Chocobo Racing. This is a kart racing game where you raise and breed race chocobos to compete them against other birds. You will have to learn how to manage your bird's stamina meter and abilities as you work your way to the perfect race chocobo. There is a lot I can cover about chocobo racing, but I will save that for its own video. I will say, however, that chocobo racing is my personal favorite way to grind out MGP. Now you know what your options are, how can you grind MGP out? Well, I recommend checking your challenge log. The challenge log has an entire section dedicated to weekly goals to meet within the saucer for bonus MGP. A lot of these are easy to collect, but do keep in mind that if you see a goal related to a game that you don't particularly enjoy, you do not need to do it. While you're clearing out your challenge log, keep an eye on the clock. Every 20 minutes, a gate will spawn, and those are very easy injections of MGP into your grinding rotation. While you're between gates, I recommend choosing an attraction you enjoy most and focusing on improving your skills with those. You can also gain MGP from doing your weekly Wondrous Tales with completed sticker rows. Now that you're gaining MGP, what can you spend it on? The answer is a lot. Mounts, glamours, hairstyles, emotes, furniture, you name it, the Gold Saucer has it. All the rewards are cosmetic, so you don't have to worry about min-maxing your time here for power gains, thankfully. The most expensive prize currently available is the Sabatender and Parador for 2 million MGP. The Gold Saucer is completely separated from the MSQ and thus is totally optional, but these hauls hold literal hours of fun, interesting content that I would recommend to at least taking a peek at and seeing if anything piques your interest. If nothing else, some of the rewards make for some interesting flexes on your friends. This will finish off the overview of features found in the Gold Saucer, but like I said before, there's a lot to dig into if you want to put in the time. Have any questions or notice something I missed? Let me know down in the comments and I will see you next time. See ya!